Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor again. We're still on your boat. This is, like I said, it was going to take a while. So if I hit, see how I'm highlighting that? Then if I hit select, then that pertains to that menu. Or I can just go like this. And I can just pick whatever one I want. And then I just hit tools, say I want my autopilot's right here. So I can just hit here and engage it, or I can stand by. If I wanted media, then I can go, the media's right here. I can just pop that there, and then I can control my media, go back, close, and it'll bring me back where I'm at. So I think we got the autopilot figured out there. Now, if I had, let's go, this is running. So if, see how I just clicked that out? It's a single legger. So the single lever I got rid of. So now, here's another one we can do. I'm going to hit this here real quick. I'm going to put this in gear, just into gear. And then we can go back into like tools. We can go into Yamaha. We can get this out here. Okay, now I'm going to push down on this lever. See, speed control activated. Now, see where it gets into the red? Now these gear cases, see how it shut them off? Then you just kick the gear case on. That's this one down here. See, 10%. Now see how long? So you can damn near cruise with, we're doing, see how it, there it goes. It's trying to keep it at that speed. Then if you keep going, that button, then it's gonna go up in the RPMs again. That's this one. Now once you push this, it's gonna say speed control deactivated, right? So now I'm gonna hit that one off. This is just neutral. There's really no need of that one right there. You don't have trim assist, so you're not gonna get that. But we're gonna put this into this, where it's blue, right? Then we're gonna go back here, and then you gotta hit station. Now, if that just blinked, that means that's either, that's in gear up there, so it ain't allowing you to do that. Then I can go single lever, boom. Now I got control back here. Now this is on, and so is that little kicker motor right now, but I'm on standby. So what I was going to show you for right now, I think I'm going to shut this off because I showed you the autopilot, okay, on that one. So just give it speed, you're on one control that way. See, we're at 1600 and we're trimmed down. If I trim up, you'll see the blue bars going up. Okay, so then if you go back, you want to get out of that and you want to spin the boat, bring this one back just to where the boat starts going backwards. Bring this one ahead, and you can basically hold this boat in one spot. See how I'm spinning? If you're going backwards, just give it a little bit more forward. Just like that. See, we're just staying in one spot, but we're spinning. So then if you wanted to go into to the right, starboard back, just to where it's going, port up. And there you go, we're gonna spin. Pretty nice. And same thing with this, just put it in gear. If you want to do that, put it in gear, speed this up, you can see it. We're up to 1200 RPMs. And I can steer from back here. And then once I hit it, it's gonna deactivate it. There, deactivated. So if I'm just cruising around, I'll probably go on single lever. When I get back to the dock, I'll get that off, because that way I just gotta run one control. Okay, so then you get back up here again, and how much time? Wow, 4 minutes. Okay, so then remember, this ain't lit, so you got to hit it, boom, activated, and then we want to go off a single. There we go. So we're gonna watch this. So 1001, 1002, 1003, about 3 seconds to plane. That's awesome. Don't use the trim tabs unless you need them. It just takes more fuel. And then once I get up, I start trimming. See there? And I hit it. So now wide open, 58, 59, 6, 45, 46 miles an hour. Bring that back. Now trim them back down. Okay, I'm gonna try. Then what we want to do, say if we wanted to go back, we could close that out. We could go to info. We could go here and see what the tides and currents are. Tides, it's incoming, so that's good. It's almost gonna be slack high. Just go back, back, back. And that brings you back to where you were. And then if you want toolbar, you just hit that. You go back into here, Yamaha, and it brings you back into that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill that starboard motor, right? Now I'm going to use this. You want to leave the key on, of course, but let me see here. See how that's trimming up? It's off, but I'm trimming it up. Okay, and it blinks. Now put this one in gear. Just give it some gas. Get your, now this is how you can do it too. All down. You want the trim down on this motor. So you don't want to use the single lever, nothing on this one. Now what I do is I slow it. Here's my speed right here. So I'm just going to give it some speed, get her up to about 10, 11 miles an hour. One motor now, right? See how the other one's up? I'm going to trim that up a little bit more. So it ain't dragging. I can come back here, make sure that kicker's up, which it is. We're already up to 11 miles an hour. So then what I'm gonna do is gonna turn it a little bit, give it some more gas right there. I'm gonna let that thing work right about there. Now see how my speed's coming up? Now what I'm gonna do is start trimming up on these tabs. Halfway. Now hear that? See the speed? Once I get up to about 17, there's 15, 16, right here, give it a little bit more gas. Once I get to 17, I'm gonna raise these all the way up. There, see, I can feel it. So now I'm gonna raise those all the way up. 18, now once it hits 20, this thing's gonna start taking off. There's 19, one motor, 20. Now I'm going to sit and trim this motor up. 23. See how I'm trimming this? 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37 miles an hour, one motor. So then you bring this down, the throttle down, right? Bring it back into neutral. Now you want to make sure you can trim this if you want until that one quits. See how that one, now it quit flashing? Now you want to go ahead and hit this till that goes all the way down. There you go. So then it's 0. So then you hit this one here. You know you're down. It started up. You're in neutral. You go to single lever, put in gear, forward. Both of them match up. So then we want to see top speed. Your fuel burns right there. Now I'm going to trim back up again. 41 miles an hour. 44. 46, 40, about 46 miles an hour. Not bad. And then you can actually go into here too. You can go into, oh, there you go. See, so that means stop navigating. That was my way to save this. No. That was my arrival point at that waypoint on auto guidance, which I'll go through. So then I could actually go options again, go back. So Now, if I wanted to get out, I just close this, I go home, then I could have went into my vessel right here, and I could do my engine performance right there. See, there's my tachometer, digital and mechanical. And then you can go home again, then you can go to fuel, look at your fuel rate, range, course over ground, fuel used, remaining 119 gallons. That can't be. Oh, because we're up. Okay, never mind. Flow is 3.8 and 7.6. Then you can go over to vessel and get those numbers there too. Or you can just go to your combos and go back to your, you know, you really don't need that because you can pop it up anytime, toolbars, and get what you want, like your media or your Yamaha gauges or your autopilot will bring it up there. So I could just hit, I could hit it right here and it's heading home. Okay, I'm gonna go to part 3.